Good evening. It is Monday, September 27th, 2021. And this is Fire, Water, Air, and Earth episode number 41. It'll be the last one of the month of September. And hopefully it's a good one. I've been using the Thoth Tarot deck recently for most of these readings, but I've kind of disconnected from it recently, so I'm going back to the Rider-Waite version, and I'm imagining that soon I'll be using another one after that. But for now, we're back to the good old Rider-Waite. Why don't we begin with our quote of the week? And the quote of the week is from a famous alchemist from the 15th century. And his name was Basilius Valentinus, also known as Basil Valentine. Those alchemists like to give themselves Latinized names to sound much more important and have a lot more gravitas to their writing and thoughts. So, but this is a good one, so it's warranted. The quote from Basilius Valentinus is, "Come to the center of the earth, and there you will find the philosopher's stone." The center of the earth. Well, you can imagine he's not really talking about digging a hole into the center of the earth and finding the philosopher's stone there. It's more of a metaphor for coming to the middle of yourself. The center of your world is in the center of your heart. It's in the center of your mind. It's in the center of your body. You are actually the center of the earth. And in your heart and in your thoughts and in your dreams and in your experiences is the philosopher's stone. Only through your own life experiences and through your own wanderings along this planet are you able to make sense of this world. You can only make sense of this world through your own experiences and journeys. So that's why we use tarot. Tarot helps us to kind of reconnect to ourselves, reconnect to the things that make us who we are. And yeah, so why don't we get to the center of the earth right now and pull 4 cards. One for fire signs, one for water signs, one for air signs, and one for earth signs. So here we go. Fire, water, air, and earth. Okay. So, for you fire signs, we've got the world. The world, let me move these cameras over here. The world is the last of the major arcana. It's kind of the culmination of the journey. So for you fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you might be coming to an end of sorts, and a positive end. This is a positive ending. Maybe you're coming to yourself. It's kind of very apropos with the quote that we had from Basilius Valentinus saying, "Come to the center of the earth, and there you will find the philosopher's stone." And that's exactly what this woman here has done. She's in the center of the picture. She's in the center of the wreath, and she's dancing. She's realized that she is in a dance with the world. The world gives and the world takes, and she gives and she takes. That's kind of a strong realization. So for you fire signs, where have you been making efforts? Where have you been putting um, energy into your life or your outcomes? Um, it's time to kind of grab hold of who you are and what you want and what you're doing, and realize that you are the center of the world, and you and your thoughts and your desires are the most important thing for your world. Um, it's kind of a card of indicating and stop giving so much to others, especially those who don't deserve it. Maybe it's time to reclaim some of your own, reclaim your energy for your own purposes and for your own outcomes. For you water signs, we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is down to earth. It's very down to earth. Water signs, particularly in today's world where anytime you turn on any kind of news or social media, there's some kind of disaster happening. So this is a call towards grounding yourself, um, calm energies, slow movements, um, things that work, things that proven habits, proven solutions to problems. It's not a time to go innovating and trying something brand new. So if you're working on something or doing something, make sure that you're doing things in a slow, methodical, kind of plodding manner. Don't. It's not a time for uh, bringing on new ideas and new situations and moving around and not planning. It's a time for planning. It's a time for steady movement. It's a time for calm energies. Um, so for you water signs, uh, get out of your head, get into your heart, but don't let it rule you. And make sure you're taking calm, considered, planned out actions to achieve the end that you want. And if you do that, then the keys to your success are right there. All right. That's for you, water signs. Now, for you, air signs, we've got a little bit of a, I don't know, this looks like a scary card, doesn't it? This is usually the card of bankruptcy and misfortune, but it's also a warning card. Where are you? Where are you feeling out in the cold? Where are you leaving someone out in the cold? Um, it's a card of humanity. So make sure that you are acting and speaking and being human, so to speak. Um, Air signs in general can sometimes be cold, calculated, and uh, intellectual. This is a card of warmth, where it's calling you to be warm and open and giving. Um, and if that may not exactly be the case, it might be that you should be asking for warmth and caring and humanity. Don't accept anything that steals your energy or steals your time or steals your resources. Um, and Any conflicts or misfortunes need to be bared with um, stoicism and persistence. And for you, Earth signs, we've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. This is kind of a call to reconnecting with your childlike emotions. The world often can hone us into being hard and unemotional creatures, for better or for worse. You need to kind of put your emotions away sometimes in this world because otherwise you can get overwhelmed. But for you, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, this is a call towards connecting with your childlike emotions, or at least identifying the people around you that you can connect to those emotions with, where it's safe to be open, safe to be vulnerable. Um, it's not necessarily people at work. It could be, but it's for you to be mindful of your emotions, being mindful of um, who you trust and who you don't trust um, with emotional matters. So that's on your agenda for this week, Earth signs. So that is it for today. I thank you for joining. And if you like what you see, hit a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, hit a like if you're on Instagram, share with your friends. Click one of the links in my bio or underneath the in the description. And we'll see you next week. Thanks a lot. Take care. Peace.